Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode on Real Flows podcast with Kelechi and Dayo. On today's episode, we'll be talking about why do immigrants become successful in the United States. And I got my boy Dayo as always, and we'll be talking about that, why he thinks immigrants are successful in the United States. Dayo.
Hello, everybody. Happy to join you once again. My name is Dio, and thanks for joining Reflow's podcast. Why are immigrants successful in America? Very simple discipline.
Mm.
I want to correlate why Nigerians, Asians, when I say Asians, I'm talking about including Indians primarily as well, and then the whole entire Asian continent. What's the correlation between both continents and both communities or all the communities is the way we discipline the children. For example, when I was a kid, I was talking to one of my Asian friends at work recently, and I said, well, when I was a kid, if I go home and I tell my dad, out of 50 students that I came out, like the second or third, and my dad is gonna look at me or my mom look at me and say, what about that kid that came out first? Why is that kid special? Well, tell me, what's the difference between you and that kid? And I'm like, I'm still top two or top three in the class. So, that discipline, the push for us to be able to achieve greatness. And also when we come from motherland that we came from, Asia, or in my case, in your case, Nigeria, we've seen the other side of the world of things. We've seen the good, the bad, the ugly. We've seen everything. And when we come here, the drive is a little different, right? Like you mentioned in the previous podcast, you mentioned that the reason why Africans are able to achieve things is because we didn't have a government that work, and
Right.
coming here having a government that work, that supports education, that have all the things in place, and the opportunity, going back to the very first podcast, having the opportunity to be able to achieve more. I think that's why most immigrants are very successful. What do you
Great.
think?
Great. To me, I think most immigrants are successful because of their mindsets. You touch based on it a little bit, but when you decide or you make that decision to move, just like we talked about on our first episode, right?
Hmm.
When you make that decision to move, you had a goal, you had a plan, you had a vision.
Right.
That's to go to the United States and make good use of every opportunity that is out there to make sure you're successful.
Hmm.
That's the goal. The goal and the plan is to come to the United States and be successful and have a better life. So when immigrants come here, we look at the United States as a place where I'm not here to waste my time. I'm not here to just relax and just have fun. I'm here to just work, make the best out of everything. I can get whatever it's out there that is available in my disposal and just make the best out of it, you know. And another thing is, as immigrants, sometimes we have that love and that connection with ourselves, right? I see a Nigerian just like we are having this podcast together right now. There's a connection there, and we
Hmm.
decided, come, let's do this together, right? That's how
Hmm.
it is. Same with the Indians. You wonder why you go to every 7-Eleven and they are all over the place because they have that connection too. They see themselves as brothers, let's lift each other up, you know. If I have an opportunity or there's something out there that I know about, I will share that information with my brother. I will share that information with someone that came out from Africa or India or wherever you came out from because we understand each other. We know where we came from, and we know we are here to to survive and here to make the best out of everything, you know, that is out there. So because we know how to work with each other and know how to, we don't care about this person is going to be better than me, or I don't want this person to, no, that's not the case. It's all about there's an opportunity, come, let's go get it. Let's do stuff together. I heard about this, let's do this and let's do that, and that's it. It's just that drive that immigrants have, which is the same thing, If I was in Nigeria, yes, I have to drive. Yes, I do. I had to have, which is the same thing, If I was in Nigeria, yes, I have to drive. Yes, I had drive, but were there opportunities for me out there? No, you know, but don't be surprised. Someone else might go to Nigeria and make the best out of everything that is out there.
Right.
You know what I'm
And I
saying?
think and I like the fact that you mentioned that, because when we were back home, the like people that come from America, Black America, White America, that came
Right.
from America,
Mm-hmm.
they made the best, and we was like, how are they able to achieve this? We here, we don't even know this. Like,
You
we
know what
can't
I'm
even
saying?
achieve these things that these people are achieving. What's going on here? Are we just
Right.
lazy back
Right.
home?
Right. You
Yeah,
have you have Americans and every other person from every other, part of
Asians,
the world go to
Lebanese,
Nigeria and make a lot of money and even make way
right,
more money than they would have made even being in the United States.
right,
But you have Nigerians saying there's nothing there for us and we got to leave. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So
And
sometimes it's just,
we got people, for example, like Davido,
yeah,
going back home and becoming a megastar. Burna
right.
Boy went back home and became a megastar. But it's hard for people from home, back home, to be able to achieve that level of stardom, and that's very, very interesting to me.
Yeah. Yeah. So to me, those are just the few things that I feel make immigrants real successful. Because one, we have that drive. Two, we have that mindset, of this is it. I'm here. This is why I came here and I must achieve that. We have a goal, and the goal is to make sure that we make the best out of ourselves, you know, and put in the work, and that's
Right.
why we come out here. Immigrants do the jobs that Americans don't want to do. We come out here
Mhm.
and we are ready to do anything, legal to be able to make ends meet, and we don't put a limit to what we can do. We just keep going, 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 and trying to, innovate and jumping on every opportunity out there because
Right.
we didn't come to America with a mindset of I'm coming to America to come have fun or to come relax or to just come enjoy
Hmm.
America. We come with America. We see America as a hustle ground for us.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So to us, we see it as this is where we're coming to come
Right.
hustle and make money and make the best out of what we can. And that's
Right.
why sometimes
And,
you have immigrants come out here, make all that money, become real successful, and go back to their country and go establish themselves and go invest in something and go back home.
right. And I also want to highlight something that you said as well, is we're not afraid, or we're not worried about any job. Like, when I came, even though I have a degree already, I still was working valet. And I have, like, I can count friends of mine that they have, like, medical degree, like doctors, and they couldn't work, that they had to drive Uber for a while before they get back on their feet.
Right.
Some of them did, valet or car wash or whatever, in order for them to be able to get to where they were going. So that drive that you mentioned, and that discipline, and I think that's what makes, us unique. And it's both ways. Even if you're American going back to Africa, you already have that mindset switch on. So by the time hey, I'm going to Africa, and this is the goal, and you have to execute when you get back home. You're not gonna be just gun decking or not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. You'll be moving in the right direction of the things that you want to accomplish. And it is the same way for us when we come over here. A lot of us leave our family behind. We got people that got kids back home. Again, like we mentioned in previous episodes, where the pressure, right? Like, how long does it take when you get here? Like you said, 3 days.
Three
Your friends
days.
were already asking you
Just
for,
three
hey,
days.
when
Just
are you
three
gonna send
days.
money?
Friends already
Yeah,
talking about send me some dollars, you know,
right.
and that's it, So just like you said, we'll come out here and like you said, a college graduate in Nigeria, the pride alone of being a college graduate wouldn't make you
Hmm.
be a valet in
Right.
Nigeria
Or car wash,
or go wash cars in Nigeria
or
as a
work in a
college
gas
graduate
station. Yeah.
or work in a gas station. But
Hmm.
as a Nigerian graduate who graduated from college, you come to the United States and you don't have a problem being a valet or you don't have a problem washing cars, you know, because you have to do it to survive.
Hmm.
And it's just temporary. And you don't have a
Right.
problem doing it because you just say this is America, and that's why I said to Ross, in America we don't see America as I'm here to have fun or I'm here to just chill and be a big boy and just enjoy life. No, to us the United States is a hustle for us, so we are here to hustle, so we don't care. This is like our work area, so we are
Hmm.
here to just get our hands dirty, get the job done, and that's why we are successful,
The
because we are ready
mindset
to do
too.
anything and grab the opportunities out there,
Yep.
right in front of us. And even if it's not right in front of us, we go searching for it, you know, just to make sure that we achieve that goal,
Right.
which we had right from the onset. That thing that thing that motivated us, that made us decide, which we talked in the first episode, the why we moved
Mhm.
to the United States. And that is it. Most immigrants never forget their why. Why did I leave?
Right.
Why am I here? That is the key word, the why. Never forget your why. And that's why immigrants are successful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's it on this episode. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.